All right, let's talk about personal AI, because it's moving at a wild pace. Today, we're looking at two super interesting tools, TinyClaw and ClawRouter, that each give you a very different kind of AI superpower. One gives you an entire AI project team, and the other one, well, it makes sure you don't go broke paying for them.
So, why is this stuff growing so fast? Because let's be real, we all want an AI assistant that's actually ours, one we can control, that runs on our own hardware, and that plugs into the apps we use every single day. And TinyClaw and ClawRouter are just two fascinatingly different ways of getting us there.
Okay, so you've got a personal AI assistant. That's awesome. It's great for, handling the simple stuff. But what happens when the work gets messy? Really complex. A single AI, no matter how smart it is still just one AI. Think about it. One person can't manage a whole project alone, and neither can one AI.
But what if, and this is where it gets really cool, what if your AI wasn't just one assistant? What if it was a whole crew? I'm talking about a team of specialists, all working together right on your machine. You've got your coder, your writer, your reviewer, a full-on project team at your fingertips. And that right there is the magic of TinyClaw. It completely blows up the idea of a single assistant. TinyClaw lets you spin up multiple specialized AI agents, and they actually work together. They can hand off tasks to each other, collaborate, and tackle these huge complex workflows just like a real team would. So you're probably wondering, how does this actually work? Well, picture this. You build these little expert AIs, and then you group them into teams, each in its own little workspace. From there, they can just seamlessly pass work between each other. And the best part? It all happens in the apps you're already using, like Discord or WhatsApp. You can literally watch them work in real time on a dashboard. And of course, it's all powered by the heavy hitters, models from Anthropic, OpenAI, the good stuff. Let me walk you through a quick example, because this makes it super clear. Let's say you've got a bug to fix. You just shoot a message to your dev team. Your coder agent grabs it, writes the fix, and then boom, hands it off to the reviewer agent. The reviewer looks it over, gives it the thumbs up, and that's it. Task complete. A whole workflow, start to finish, handled by your AI team. So cool. Okay, that sounds absolutely amazing, right? A superpower? But you know how it goes. Every superpower has its weakness, its kryptonite. And for this one, it's the cost. Having an AI army working for you 24/7, well, that can get really, really expensive.
And that's the big question, isn't it? You've got this incredible AI dream team just churning through work, but somebody's got to pay the bill. And every single thing they do, every little piece of code they write, every review, it's all ringing up a tab. And here's the nuts and bolts of why. Every single agent on your team, the coder, the reviewer, all of them, is making its own separate API call to a super powerful model. So if you've got 3 or 4 agents all hitting that API at once for the same task, those costs just stack up fast, way faster than you might think.
Which brings us to our second superpower of the day. If TinyClaw is your all-star team, then ClawRouter is your genius accountant. It's this incredibly smart tool that runs right on your computer, and its entire job is to crush those high AI costs. It's literally like a financial advisor for your AI team.
And just look at this. The difference is staggering. If you were to use a top-of-the-line model like Claude Opus directly, you're looking at about $25 per million tokens. But when you run it through ClawRouter's smart system, that cost drops to just over $2. That's not just a little better. That's a total game changer.
Let me put a number on that for you. That's a 92% savings. 92%. This isn't just tweaking the numbers. This completely changes the math on whether you can even afford to run a powerful personal AI setup.
So how in the world does it do that? Well, ClawRouter is what's called an LLM router. Think of it like a super smart traffic cop for your AI prompts. It looks at every single request and asks, okay, what's the absolute cheapest model that can still do a great job on this? It doesn't just default to the big, expensive one every time.
And get this, it's unbelievably fast. A request comes in, and in less than a single millisecond, right there on your own computer, ClawRouter sizes it up. It looks at it from like 15 different angles to figure out how complex it is, and then, zip, it sends it to the perfect, most cost-effective model. It's all about being fast, smart, and crazy efficient.
Okay, but all this efficiency and cost saving, it comes with a pretty unique twist. And that twist has to do with how it handles payments and security. It kind of leaves the old way of doing things behind and steps into the world of crypto.
This is a really big deal for security. ClawRouter throws API keys right out the window. No more sharing secret keys that can get stolen. Instead, it creates a brand new crypto wallet right there on your machine. You just put some stablecoin like USDC in it, then it pays for every single request, one by one. The payment itself is cryptographically signed, which means the payment is the proof that it's you. There's no key to steal. It's a whole different mindset.
And you can really see the difference here. The old way, you, the human, create an account and get an API key that you have to protect. With ClawRouter, the AI agent makes its own wallet. The authentication isn't a key, it's a secure digital signature. And maybe the most important part, the money is non-custodial. That means your funds stay your funds in your wallet until the very second they're needed for a payment.
So when you step back, you've got these two incredible tools, but they're solving totally different problems, right? It's not really a question of which one's better, it's about what you need more. Do you need the collaboration superpower or the cost-cutting superpower?
Let's just boil it all down. TinyClaw gives you that amazing AI team, but the trade-off is, well, it can get pricey. ClawRouter comes in and completely solves that money problem, but its trade-off is that you have to get comfortable using a crypto wallet. It's as simple as that. And that really leaves just one question for you. As you think about building your own personal AI setup, which do you need to solve for first? Do you need the expert team that can do almost anything? Or do you need the expert accountant that makes the whole thing affordable in the first place? Which superpower are you going to unlock?